All right, guys, a whole bunch of you are asking me about the three Jokers theory. So I flew all the way to LA to do a collaboration with Jason Inman of DC All Access because he's going to tell you exactly who they are.
I don't know who they are. I don't have any information.
Why did you lie to me then?
What?
All right, no, in all honesty, guys, he actually doesn't know anything about that, so I came down here.
I officially don't know anything about the three Jokers.
I love how you have a job in DC,
Yep.
and you never have information to give me.
You know,
Ever.
It's just I bet you could talk to most of the people in the building, and they would know who the three Jokers are. No, officially, I know nothing, so this is just me having fun because I'm a comic book fan just like you guys.
So we're just going to sit here and basically discuss the theories about the three Jokers, but we wanted to do this video for two reasons. First off, we're going to go ahead and mention the Weekly Poll podcast where Jason does join us on a regular basis and we discuss things like this.
Yes.
That is filmed all the time, and I'll put the links down below because honestly, I don't even know where it lives at this point. I know we do Twitch every Tuesday and that's where it happens, but then it lives elsewhere and I'll link those down below.
It's a blast.
But Jason also wanted to tell you about his Kickstarter for his comic book.
That's right. I co-wrote a 5-issue mini-series, comic book series called Jupiter Jets, an all-ages comic book. It's about a girl who steals a jetpack, and she steals from the mob, and the mob in this universe uses blimps. Because it's set in 1935, and it's a girl rocketeer meeting, let's say Men in Black. A little mysterious there. She's got some robots
Did you just
in
spoil
there.
your own stuff?
No, I didn't spoil it at all. I'm just saying Men in Black is like the weird stuff of the world. And
Oh,
whatever.
okay.
Yeah.
All
It's like weird. You know, you peel back at Men in Black, he's like, oh my God, there are aliens everywhere. Well, with Jupiter Jet, she's gonna peel back the world, and she's like, oh my God, there are robots everywhere. Doesn't spoil anything, don't worry about it. We're running a Kickstarter at JupiterJetComic.com. There's only a few days left. Come on over, check it out. We have some really beautiful prints by Nicholas Scott, Wonder Woman artist, and all kinds of things like that. And if you come from Comicstorian, excuse me, just
You're not the only one who does that, don't worry.
just tell me how you found me. Tell me in the comments.
Okay.
Yeah.
I found you through my own channel.
There you go. See, he did.
So
I
yeah.
thank him for that.
So yeah, that's basically it, guys. We want to tell you about the comic, let you know about the Weekly Pool where we do discussions like this, but a ton of you guys are asking who are the three Jokers, so
Okay.
we thought it would be fun to do our theories. So
Do you have any thoughts?
I do.
You wanna go
I
with me
want you
first?
to go first since you're the guest, though.
All right, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go crazy here because I think for me, just looking at it and what we've read so far in DC Rebirth and a little bit in the Batman titles and stuff like that, I think that it's an insane revelation. I think this is what it is. And again, none of this is official.
Right.
Just me.
Yeah, keep that in mind. This is all theory discussion.
Yeah, I don't want to see any articles that are just like Jason Inman, DC Life. No.
Now that article is going to exist because
Oh.
you said you don't want to see
I
it.
hope it happens because like all of this videos be like, this is not official. This is just me. This is just me as a comic fan because I'm excited.
You're digging the hole now. You're just
Yeah, whatever. I don't care. I'm excited about the story. Okay. Because of the whole Watchmen aspect of it, I think it has to be something crazy. This is who I think the three Jokers are.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. What?
I was gonna say, are you going with the comedian theory?
No, I didn't know about that.
Okay.
I'm excited about that. I think the three Jokers are exactly who they are. I think the three Jokers are, we have the Golden Age Joker, we have the post-crisis Joker,
Right.
and we have the New 52 Joker. They all exist. They're all the same. They all three of these men are in the DC universe right now, and they are caused by the Dr. Manhattan messing with the DC universe. So I think they are the three Jokers from each period of a crisis, each period of a reboot. Again, look
So
at
like
it.
Superman situation.
Exactly.
Where we have the different Superman.
Yes, I think they are all like time aberration, and somehow Joker's insanity allowed him to like see the continuity wave coming and avoid it each time. That's what I think it is. I mean, I'm going crazy because honestly, I don't
That's
have...
a really good theory.
I'm just saying, well, because think about it, because look at the three Jokers they picked. They are from each time there was a crisis.
Yes.
So
That's a really good
I'm just saying, like I'm throwing it out there. I think this is all is Dr. Manhattan gobbledygook, and I'm putting money that there's a scene down the line where Batman, as Splash Page, is surrounded by all three of these Jokers. They're all physically in the DC universe right now.
I like that idea.
Okay, what's yours?
I do. My theory has more to do with this is DC's way of giving us our cake and letting us eat it too.
I'm fine with that.
Because what I think is
Who
going
doesn't
on,
love cake?
Well, because if you read the recent Harley, are you up to date on Harley?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
They
And
kinda,
there was a Joker in there.
right. There's a Joker in there, and
Uh-huh.
they kind of explain that the Joker has like a way to build new Jokers.
Oh.
Because that's what happens in that comic book.
forgot
I
about
just
that.
spoiled it, but they do show you like the way he builds a new Joker. And my theory is that there is one mastermind Joker, and he's made multiple Jokers throughout the years, but two
okay.
other ones are like like one of them is the Endgame one where he cut his face off, and like the other one will be like the like I'm thinking the
and they
old
all
school.
get like his memories and stuff like
Right,
that.
yeah.
Okay,
So like basically, because I mean we're in a world where you have superpowers and mystical
sure.
stuff. I think that there's a main
Batman
Joker
just
that
rebooted
he's-
himself with a computer like about a year ago.
Right, and this theory, I'm now tying it into your theory.
Okay, sure.
If the original one, and you are one, it just made me think about the Batman reboot with a computer.
Remember that? It happened about a year ago. Everybody forgot about that.
And a year ago, it was a computer. He's like, I'm back. And
Yeah. He plugged in a USB cord. He was like, I'm Batman.
I wish that's how Batman was built. But anyway,
Oh, man.
because I was thinking that the original Joker from pre-Crisis, that Joker was the original.
Okay.
And he's made all the new ones. And that could tie into your theory that he somehow survived.
Okay.
But he's made these new ones. And like that's why they're so drastically different.
Interesting.
Because the three that were shown were Endgame, pre-Crisis, and who was the other one?
And then it was like just a general like mid-90s
Yeah,
normal.
okay. That's what I thought.
yeah.
Because when you said that like three specific, I was like, which one was that middle one?
It was like, I wish I had a copy of DC Rebirth here. I don't.
Because-
But yeah, I'm pretty certain it was just like the generic kind of like, killing.
Like-
it was the Killing Joke Joker, I believe.
Oh,
is what was
okay,
shown.
that was what it was. Yeah. Okay.
With the hat and everything.
Because nothing happened, because to poke holes in your theory, Endgame didn't have an official crisis. We didn't have a crisis after that.
But that is the Joker that is in that universe after Flashpoint, which is a crisis.
Okay, all right, I'll
which is
give
a
you that.
rebooting.
But see,
So-
my idea is that he basically makes new Jokers all the time.
Okay.
And the ones that get through the process are the ones that Batman's dealt with.
Interesting. So there
So-
could be multiple Jokers out there.
Right,
Do
but
you think we could get a, well, interesting because that actually could really lead credence to what's going on in Batman Beyond right now with the Jokers.
Yeah, he's back. The Joker's back again, but it's not even actually him, right?
Yeah, it's not really him, but it's like it's so weird. But that theory is interesting because the three Jokers could lead credence to the creation of the Jokers gang in
Right.
Batman Beyond.
Because I feel like it would be a great parallel to Batman, who, yes, he's made Robins, but
Yeah.
they're all attempts at making a new Batman in a different way.
So this is the Joker's attempt to make
Joker's
Robins.
attempts to make new Robins. He makes
Oh.
Jokers, and we have different versions that'll cut their face off or light a balloon on fire.
Can we
or-
combine our two theories? Can we combine like so our because I like both our theories. Can we
Yeah.
combine like so it's the three like different Jokers that have survived the crises, but they're now making an army of Jokers to fund the Batman Beyond universe.
How do we get that plot approved so DC lets us write that?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
We will do the War of Jokers plot for DC.
I have a feeling it's a thing you have to walk into Jeff John's office. You have to be like, thank you, sir. Thank you for even letting us in the door.
I know. Because I've been to the DC office and I've seen where you stand, and you're quite a few layers away from Jeff Johns.
Yeah, he's always in the corner writing.
Yeah.
He's a very busy man.
So I mean, that's what my theory is, though, that he's making all the new ones.
What is the comedian theory? I want to hear
Okay,
this
so
one.
the theory right now with the comedian,
Okay.
and this is what's floating around the internet.
By the way, the comedian is my favorite character from Watchmen.
So the Watchmen
Yeah.
theory is that the reason that there's three Jokers is he finds the button. The comedian is one of the Jokers. Now, there's not much more to the theory other than that, because since the button is the comedian's,
Yes.
and it was Batman who found it, he's going to be one of the Jokers. And that's pretty much all I've seen on the theory.
Okay.
I don't see how it would play in entirely, and
Yeah.
plus, comedian doesn't look like one of the other Jokers.
Interesting.
So when you were talking about Mr. Manhattan, I'm like, are you going with the comedian theory?
No, I didn't know that. I do think it is tied into. I do think it is tied into the Watchmen gobbledygook. I really
Okay.
do. Like how the Watchmen are screwing with the universe. I mean, I want to ask you. I know you did a video about this before. Do you think Mr. Orr is Ozymandias?
I don't know.
I don't think he is.
No.
I don't think he is either.
I think it's a red herring.
I do too.
I think it's too obvious
Yep.
for him to be Ozymandias.
I think he's going to be a past Superman villain that we've kind of forgotten about.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, no. Jeff Johns did say in an interview, and now this could obviously just
Sure,
be old
sure.
junk, whatever, and it could be completely gone now. That this is a new villain he invented. But
Oh,
what
okay.
people like to forget about is he was invented at the beginning in the New 52.
Yes, because he appears in
Right.
the Truth storyline.
Right.
Yeah.
So and that's why I don't think it's Ozymandias.
Yeah.
Because I don't care what you say, DC was not planning the DC Rebirth with the Watchmen at the first year of Rebirth.
No, that's true. That's true. That's
No, because
very
it was
true.
the first year of Rebirth.
Is that when
no,
he
I mean,
shows up?
first year of New 52.
Where does he first pop up?
It's the
Because I thought it was in the Ulysses storyline.
That
he
was
did
the
with John
second
Romita Jr.
appearance.
Okay, cool. He
that
appears
was
before that.
and, yeah, no, he was in the. I want to say it's the first or second arc.
Okay, interesting.
And we find that what happened to New 52 Superman was orchestrated by this mystery man.
Weird.
Now they didn't
Okay.
name him as Mr. Oz at the time, but what
Mr.
it is.
Is it? Yeah, Mr. Oz.
Yeah, but
okay.
what they did do is like his symbol is there, and that's what Jeff Johns brought back with the Ulysses storyline to link those two together. And I think probably right around there is where they were planning Rebirth.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think he's Ozymandias. I don't think he's Ozymandias. I agree with you. I think he's a red herring. Again, I think he's gonna be a Superman villain that we've forgot, or a DC Universe villain that we have kind of forgotten that they've rebooted. They've given a new name.
And I think whoever he has the power to trap Mr. Manhattan, because in the latest Detective, the end of the last story arc, Tim Drake found him what I think is a prisoner.
Oh, you think he found Dr. Manhattan in there?
Well, he was a blue guy with all kinds of stuff around him. Did you not read the end of Victim Syndicate?
I did read the end of it. I completely forgot about it. But most recently, he captured that multiverse guy who created the Superman multiplicity storyline.
Yes.
You're the villain who was captured. And Mr. Orr, I keep calling him Mr. Orr because that's the other Superman guy. Right. Mr. Oz, I thought he was Mr. Orr for a long time because I was like, oh, their names are very similar from that Superman for Tomorrow that nobody wants to talk about for a good reason. I thought he was them for he captured that guy. I forgot about the blue guy. I gotta go back and read that Detective comic.
Yeah. Well, they didn't say much about it. All we know is that Tim Drake found him and he falls to his knees like, I don't understand.
You know, at the end of the day, let's just say this, I'm glad there's this awesome mystery at the foundation of the DC universe again.
Yeah.
Because it really gets me like, oh, what's going on?
Well, that was the thing with the New 52. The mystery was there, but they just let it drag on for too long.
They did.
And that's why I'm excited that the next Batman arc is going to explore the three Jokers finally.
Yep.
And the next Superman arc is going to explore Ozymandias and Mysterio Clark.
Yep.
The two big mysteries that he's had.
Well, of course, and too, the scuttlebutt around the internet, of course, is that the Superman Reborn arc is going to explain who Mr. Oz is. Now, I don't know whether that's true or not.
Well,
but that would be awesome if it is.
Well, the Solistas have also said that New 52 Superman and who we've dubbed as post-crisis Superman, neither is what we think they are.
That's true. That's true, and that's also confirmed in the multiplicity storyline as well, because that the guy who was capturing all the Superman was like, "You're a weirdo."
You're not who I think you are.
Yeah, exactly. So there you go.
And what if all that ties into three Jokers? Just to bring this video back around.
Well, we just had a storyline where we had so many Supermans out there, Supermans.
Right.
There could be multiple Jokers. There could be that many Jokers out there. Maybe Mr. Oz is capturing Jokers. Maybe he plucked each of the Jokers
that would
out.
be. We just added to both theories.
Yep.
That would be amazing.
Maybe he plucked all three of these Jokers out of the timeline and they're in his prison somewhere. Maybe that's who Tim saw.
Ooh.
There you go.
All right, we're going to leave it at that theory right there. I want to know in the comments down below what you guys think. Do you think I'm right? Do you think Jason's right? Do you have your own crazy theory you want to go ahead and put down there?
Do you think we're both right? Then tweet at Jeff Johns.
Yeah. If you want to see us also right
He's actually my Facebook friend. Don't do that.
If you also want to see us right War of Jokers, tweet DC on nonstop.
War is now the War of Jokers.
We made up a name for it.
We made it better.
I've named it, and don't forget, Jason's got his great Kickstarter. I've gone ahead and funded it. I love the artwork. I love the concept behind the character.
Yeah, guys, and it's already funded, but we can use all the support we can because we're trying to push for some backup material with We Are Robin and the Flash artist Jorge Corona to draw this extra little backup piece for us. So we need your help. Head on over to JupiterJetComic.com. I think all of you that have donated, go check it out. Help make indie comics.
I think you guys will enjoy it, and of course, you guys do like Jason. You like what he produces, so I would assume they do.
Let's hope.
I mean, you are well known in the community.
I am? All right, cool.
All right, well, let's go ahead and wrap this video up. Where can they find you if they want to find you anywhere else?
Find me anywhere on the internet at JAWIIN, JAWIIN, on Twitter, Instagram, and that's my YouTube channel as well. I do all kinds of weekly videos, and then the Geek History Lesson podcast on iTunes.
All right. And if you're on my channel watching this, which is where you would find it, you can find me at Comicstorian just about anywhere. Twitter, Instagram.
Go downstairs and click subscribe.
Yeah, just downstairs.
Downstairs, man.
Apparently YouTube's a house for him.
It is. I'm always in the attic.
All right, thanks, guys. We'll see you next time.